Struggling to rank on Amazon? This secret tool reveals winning keywords. I'm Josh Hackett, CEO of EHP Consulting Group. Let's dive in. So here is our product today. It is a portable campfire, as you can see, 1 pack, 3 hours of warmth and burn time, right? But we want to improve the sales from 2,000 to our competitors, which is 16,000. How can we rank more, show up more on Amazon, and organically increase our sales without spending any extra money? And the quick answer to that is to look at our competitors using the Helium10 tool. Now, Helium10 is one of the most powerful tools. They do have a free trial. The link is right in the description if you wanted a free trial or to get a discount, but you're going to log in and then it's going to take you to this page. You're just going to go to tools and then Cerebro right here. Cerebro is a reverse product lookup tool that Helium10 offers. So what we can do is actually put in our competitors' ASIN. It's going to show us how many people are searching their keywords per month, what keywords they're ranking for, what keywords they're showing up on page 1 for, things like that. So before we utilize the tool, we're going to collect 5 competitors that are making more money than us. So we can see right here using Helium10 and Jungle Scout that we're making 2,000 a month. Here's one competitor, here's 2, and then we're going to look for some other competitors that are just making more money than us per month. Because if they're making more money than us, most likely they have better keywords, they have more keywords, and we can utilize those keywords to help us rank higher on Amazon. So for this video, to save time, instead of taking 5 competitors, I'm just going to take one competitor, and it's just going to be this one that has $16,000 a month in sales, which is $14,000 more than what we have, right? And then we're going to take the ASIN and then we're going to put it into Cerebro. So we're going to go back to Helium10 and we're going to put it into Cerebro right here. And then we're going to click Get Keywords. Now I already ran this search, so I can just load it from the history. And then we're going to see that right now this competitor has 2,517 keywords. That means they're showing up on Amazon over 2,500 times. We definitely want to rank for that. We can also put in our ASIN and see how many times we're showing up. So if we go and we put in our ASIN, and we can see we're only showing up 1,465 times compared to our competitor that's showing up pretty much 1,000 more times than us. If they're showing up 1,000 more times and they're showing up for good keywords, obviously they're going to generate more sales. So what we need to do is cycle our keywords every 60 to 90 days. So we're ranking higher and higher and higher on Amazon, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to export and see what keywords are our competitors ranking for that we can utilize in our title, our bullet points, our description, our back-end A+ content, our back-end brand story, so we can rank higher. So you're gonna click that export button, and I'm gonna do it into a CSV, and I'm gonna open up this CSV file right here, and it's gonna look something like this, like a lot of different items right here. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna hide a lot of the sections. So B and C I don't really need. And then I'm just looking at the organic rank now. So I'm just going to be looking at column A, column D, and column X. So I'm looking at the organic rank. This shows what page they're showing up for. So this means that if I type this in on Amazon, they're showing up on page number 1 for these keywords. This is their search volume per month. So people are typing in, let's find the keyword. People are typing in beach bonfire 446 times a month, which isn't that much, but something's better than nothing. Right now, it's not the summer season, so when it gets into summer, I can assume that the sales of this and the search volume of this are going to skyrocket. So the sooner that we rank for these keywords, the better, right? Like beach bonfire, this could be a good keyword, so I'm going to highlight this in yellow for the summer season. Fire in a can, these aren't getting that much search volumes, right? So I'm gonna look as well as anything that has like beach fire, anything that has a search volume of around 500 or higher. Portable campfire, we're kind of just looking through. I'm also so that's what you're gonna do, is just look through and see, okay, what's our competitor ranking for, like what's kind of like their search volume. This one, anything above 500 or close to 500 seems pretty good. So we're just going to reference those. Anything below 500, I'm not gonna look at too much. But let's look at some big keywords. Are there any big search terms that they're ranking for within the top 20? I'm looking, and right here, portable fire pit, 6,000. This is a huge one. This is how many searches they're getting per month. So if we can rank on page number 1, somewhere on page number 1, for portable fire pit, that would help us be seen so much more, considering there's 6,000 people searching for this keyword. Now, I wouldn't have known this unless I had the Helium 10 tool. So this really does help, because I'm not just going in blind saying, let's rank for fire candle when you're only getting 400 views a month. Instead, let's double down on portable fire pit, put that in our title so we can rank for that. And technically our item is a portable fire pit, so it goes hand in hand. We don't want to put keywords in that that's not relevant. Bonfire, technically ours is it's a mini bonfire, so we can put mini space bonfire, and boom, now we're going to be ranking for this. An extra 1,400 views a month. Imagine if you're getting an extra 1,400 views, an extra 6,000 views per month. That's obviously going to help your rank and help you increase your sales. So you can kind of see what we're doing here, but let's just see if we're ranking for portable fire pit. I'm just going to put this at the top, and like if it's in our keywords, and bonfire. Obviously these ones are good ones. And well, beach bonfire kind of goes hand in hand with bonfire. So if we put beach bonfire, then we're ranking both for beach bonfire and regular bonfire. So a lot of these keywords go hand in hand. So let's do beach bonfire, and then we'll be good to go. So we're gonna look at our listing right now, and I'm just gonna look at the title, and I'm gonna put this into the duplicateword.com. Okay, so first off, do we have the keyword portable fire pit? So let's type in portable fire pit. We don't have the word pit. So, okay, wait, it does. The pit's right here. So reusable and portable fire pit. Now I have portable fire pit, just like that, in our title. So now this keyword, we're automatically going to be ranking for this within the next 30 days. It takes a little bit for Amazon to try to get your rank, but if you put it in the title, the keywords that you want to rank for the most, put in your title. The second most, put in your bullet points. Third, you're going to be putting in your description, your back end A+ content, and your backup brand story, right? If you want to have something in your A+ content, so you see the A+ content, you can put keywords behind the images, and you can see what keywords they have behind the images now. Portable fire pit, wood fire pits, mini fire pits, s'more. This helps them rank as well. Not as much, but it does help. The title is going to be the most important. And these bullet points look kind of short. You're allowed to have 10 bullet points on Amazon in most categories, so they should be utilizing that as well. But then again, okay, do they have bonfire? Let's look at bonfire. Bonfire. I don't see bonfire anywhere. Nope. Okay, let's double check their listing. Okay, so they do have it in their bullet points, but I also want to add it in their title, because the title is one of the most important things to help with ranking. So it is in the bullet points, but I do want to add it in the title. So I would attempt to implement that in the title, the keyword bonfire. And then I would go through these keywords, right? So instead, in the bullet points, it's showing bonfire right here, our reusable beach bonfire. So I'd put the word beach in here, beach bonfire, right? And that's not going to mess up any of the verbiage or any of the customers reading. They're like, oh, this is perfect for the beach, right? And then you're going to get potentially an extra 446, especially if our competitor is ranking #1. It shouldn't be that difficult for us to rank #1 as well. And then beach fire. And then we can kind of go through and add more keywords. So I think you get the point on what we're doing here. It just takes time, and you want to make sure that the keywords you're adding are relevant to your product. So you're not just putting in random keywords that aren't going to help you rank, right? If we put in, let's go all the way to the bottom, hot hands XL, right? And then we're trying to rank for hot hands XL. Let's go to this one. Hot tents for camping with stove, right? Let's say we're trying to rank for this. and then people are typing it in, they see our product and they're not clicking and not buying because our product isn't relevant, that was just a waste of time. You can see that our number one competitor isn't even really ranking for this. It's just in their keywords somewhere. So we really want to focus on the keywords that they're ranking for at the top. Like if we're trying to rank for a keyword that's our competitor only is number 276, that means if you type this in on Amazon, they'll show up number 276, which is probably like page number 10 on Amazon. So who cares? Let's try to rank towards the top first. Look at the top 30. And if there's not that many keywords, you can look at the top 50 or 60. But you want to try to focus on the top keywords that the competitor's ranking for. And of course, look at that search volume. Make sure it's relevant and you'll be good to go. And my pro tip, I already mentioned this, but make sure you're cycling your keywords every 60 to 90 days. If you cycle your keywords too fast, so if you're doing this and you're changing your title every week and you're like, I'm ranking, I'm changing it every week, it's too much for Amazon. Amazon's algorithm isn't going to take your keywords and actually rank for them long term. You don't want to change your keywords unless you're ranking for them, so you stay ranking for those keywords. So don't change your keywords too often, and don't wait a year to change your keywords. Again, every 60 to 90 days is best practice, and that's what we do for our monthly management clients. Again, if you want to try Helium 10, it's in the link below. And that's it for today's video. Leave a comment below if you've tried Helium 10's Cerebro tool. Let me know how it worked for you. If you learned something new, drop a like. And if you're an Amazon seller, I highly recommend subscribing to our channel because we are giving away a lot of information to help you with your Amazon journey. And of course, if you need help with increasing sales, anything mentioned in this video, or just help selling on Amazon, contact EHP Consulting Group. The link is right in the description to contact us or schedule a call. Also, one of our #1 services is our full A to Z Amazon account management service. This is where we'll fully manage your inventory, calling Amazon, customer service, advertising, increasing sales, optimizing your SEO every 60 to 90 days, and more. The benefit of this service is you can spend time working on your business instead of in your business every day, like calling Amazon for hours on end or trying to go through all of your competitors to optimize your listings. Let us do it for you so you can save time, money, and increase your sales with ehpconsultinggroup.com. I'm Josh Hackett, CEO of EHP Consulting Group, and I'm signing out.